guys, and welcome back to our channel. So as you can probably tell, Evan is not here, so things are going to be slightly different today. I am just going to film a video by myself and we'll see how it goes. Keep Evan in your prayers. He is feeling pretty sick today, but we wanted to go ahead and get a video up this week because the chances of us uploading next week are super low just because we are booked to the max. We are both super busy the next week, so hopefully y'all enjoy this video. So if you're new here, hi, my name is Katie, and you should go ahead and click that subscribe button down below because that's great. And hopefully you like this video, even though it's just me, but you should go ahead and check out our other videos because we have a lot of fun together. So the video that I'm going to film today is 5 things that I personally have learned from being in a relationship with Evan. And me and Evan are very similar in our thoughts on this topic, so I'm sure if he were here he would be agreeing with a lot of what I'm saying also. So that's pretty good. So let's just jump right into it, as they all say. So I know this is kind of cliche that everyone seems to say this, but for us personally, our relationship seems to thrive so much more whenever we keep God at the center of it. And that is something that you just have to get up and you have to make that decision to do it. But we've realized that when I'm personally closer to God and when Evan is personally closer to God, we grow closer to each other and we're happier about life and we just feel more thankful and grateful and blessed to have each other. And that mood and personality that we have whenever we have Jesus at the center is just so much brighter, and it's just so much easier to share God's love and His Word that way whenever we're in that type of mood. And so that's pretty great. Alright, so the second one. Evan and I both have like the exact same sense of humor, which is awesome because my sense of humor is kind of quirky and I laugh at everything. So that's nice to have somebody who will laugh at everything with me, and I say that kind of lightly, but it actually adds so much to our relationship because we just laugh all the time, and it, like I was saying, it lightens the mood and it allows us to relate to each other, and we just have more fun together, and we just have a lot of experiences that we can look back on and just laugh at, and it's just another way of us growing closer to each other. So it's another great thing. So the third thing is a little more on the negative side. Kind of. It's negative at first, but then it gets good. So I have realized the more comfortable you get with someone, the easier it is to snap back at them. And I have seen myself just have such a short temper in certain situations whenever I'm around Evan, and that's not really fair to him at all. But I've just realized that my temper, it will get the best of me, and since I'm so comfortable around Evan, he's seen me at my best, seen me at my worst, then I'm kind of okay just like going all out and getting all mad and yelling or doing whatever you do when you're mad. And he definitely doesn't deserve that. But through that, I've realized, okay, I need to watch my actions more whenever even when I'm with somebody who I don't care, like, if I get mad in front of him. But I've also been able to see just how, through Evan, God shows me His grace, love, and forgiveness through those situations. And yeah, I might be mad, I might be upset, but Evan is there. He's there to rationalize with me, and He's there to forgive me if I yell at him, and it wasn't supposed to, and I wasn't, and I didn't need to yell at him. Like I wasn't even mad at him, but I took it out on him, basically, is what I'm trying to say. So that kind of goes back to the first one. If we have God at the center, then whenever He tells me that, it reminds me, oh yeah, you're right. Darn, I messed up. And then we can kind of start over. And then it's okay because God is at the center of our relationship, and Evan continually shows me that every day, what God's forgiveness, grace, and love looks like. On to number 4. So I think a big thing, like for any if it's friendships or like relationships in your family, like anything, supporting each other is so important. Like it's such an integral part of any relationship you're in. And even if you don't agree on something, which Evan and I agree on so many things, but there are some things, like for example, you know, maybe clothing choices, like black and navy or something like that, that we don't agree on. But this is such a light example. But, you know, through disagreements, the fact that, like, we realize those disagreements aren't what make us part of, like, our relationship, and realize that those aren't the most important things in the relationship, really helps us show just, like, respect to one another. And it really puts, like, you know, my self-control and respect into practice if, you know, Evan is maybe saying something or do something that I don't personally agree with. Something that Evan has really taught me to do is to go ahead and voice my opinion, but we want to voice our opinions like reasonably and rationally and respectfully. The 3 R's that I kind of just now came up with. But it works and it sounds good, so. All right. Number 5. The last one is to, come on people, enjoy the little things. And I'm saying this because I'm kind of a person where I'm like, yes! About like, if I, you know, don't trip over that rock that's right in front of me. I will get excited about anything and everything, but I found that Evan will too, and through that, we are able to just live by the moments rather than by like days or weeks or planning ahead. Like, if you tell yourself to enjoy the little things, then you can feel like your life is just so full and so much better because you're just looking at everything like, yes, like I really do have an awesome life, and yes, I just finally vacuumed my room and it looks great. You know, stuff like that. Get excited about it. Because me and Evan have only been together for a little over 3 years, but for me, I feel like there's just so many things filled into those little over 3 years where I'm like, yeah, it honestly feels like I've known him for like 20 years when I've really only known him for what, like 5 years? But I feel like we could go on for like 100 more. Like, you just look ahead and you see all of the little things that are so awesome. And if you enjoy that together, then that's just going to make your relationship flourish. And just, you know, going back to number 1, if God is at the center, then you're looking at everything just thanking God for all that He has given you. And you just have such a grateful, like, outlook on life. And it's so awesome, guys. So anyway, that was 5 things that I have learned from being in a relationship with Evan, and I'm sure a lot of you who are in relationships or really good friendships, you have experienced some of those things too. And if you haven't, or if one of those kind of hits you hard, then I would definitely challenge you to maybe try them out. Like, you know, wake up and be like, I'm going to enjoy the little things today, because it is such an amazing experience to go through the day just being so happy about the little things that happen. And so yeah, anyway, I hope y'all enjoyed this video. I know it was different than our other videos because there's only half of us here, but definitely keep Evan in your prayers. He's just not feeling very well, and we just have big things coming up in the next week or so, 2 weeks, whatever. I hope you like this video, like I already said like a minute ago, and if you did, give it a thumbs up, as they all say, and I hope y'all have an amazing week enjoying the little things and keeping God at the center of it all. Bye!